Welcome back to the Concordian Radio Show on CJO 1690 with managing editor Alex Cole and life editor Sandra Hertzegova. I'm Nicholas DiGiovanni. That was Perfect by Ed Sheeran and Andrea Bocelli. So guys, as we know, today's obviously Valentine's Day. And I wanted to ask you, Alex, this is obviously something you would know more. Is Valentine's Day too commercialized?
Why would I know more about that?
Well, you worked at a flower distributor.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Okay, Sandra, you worked. Do you still work at the jewelry store?
No, the kiosk closed, but
it closed.
I used to work during Valentine's Day and obviously would get more busy and, yes, that was like a peak time where people would come by, boyfriends would come or husbands would buy things for their wives or girlfriends.
Would you say it's the holidays too commercialized, too much about gifts?
Yeah, well, obviously, like anything that can be taken into a marketing opportunity or to make money, people just, companies just grab onto that and it becomes fake, like you have to. But for me, it's like, if you're in love, make it count every week. Obviously you can like go for fancy for dinners or buy gifts every day, but just show, it's not about the money part or what. It's just like showing nice gestures to someone that you care about on any given day because you care about them, not necessarily buying chocolate or giving roses or, like,
Alex,
what I mean?
how busy was it at the flower distributor during?
Too busy.
Too busy from January to February.
Like late January to like mid-February.
Would you say flowers are actually a good idea?
No.
No, right. We both know that because it dies.
They die so easily.
They die within a week.
Like, here's some dead plants that we like rooted out of the ground. Like here, it's stupid. If you need a day to remind yourself that like you have a girlfriend, maybe you shouldn't have a girlfriend.
That was kind of what I was trying to say, but in the list, like,
I don't think it's about reminding yourself that you have a girlfriend. It's more like reminding yourself that
it's a great day to make up for being an asshole for the other 364 days of the year.
No asshole. Like that doesn't.
Speaking of making up for something,
work.
Oh, one time at the flower shop I was working at, someone came in and bought flowers because I think it was a guy buying flowers for his girlfriend. He accidentally chopped off at least part of her finger or maybe her whole finger because they were, I don't know, cutting cheese or something. I heard the story. I was trying not to laugh. You feel bad for the guy, right? And I don't know, they were fooling around, messing around, and he accidentally cut off or at least part of the girl's finger, and she was in the hospital. So this guy didn't need Valentine's Day. He just needed...
That's romantic.
My bloody Valentine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you have plans? Do you guys have plans tonight?
Yeah.
Alex, you're making a face.
Alex,
no.
do you have a date?
No.
It's okay.
And we were
What about you, Nick? Do you have a date?
Oh no. You know what I'm doing tonight? I'm happy tonight. There's a lot of sports on. With the Olympics, have you guys been watching the Olympics?
Yeah, I have.
What sports have you watched, Sandra?
I love ski jumping.
The ski jumping.
That, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
What?
I was watching ski jumping during the open house with AJ because like we were at I was here in the journalism building, and we're watching ski jumping. I'm like, this is the dumbest sport in the Olympics by far.
Why?
Because it's like okay, I get that it's scary. You're like super high in the air, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like who's the most aerodynamic person? Because like you don't even see them jump. Their legs just kind of prop up. But it's like, are you actually jumping? You have skis on. It doesn't even look like they're doing anything.
It's about timing. It's about timing, getting from the position that the kind of the crouch position they're in, kind of jumping up, right?
Because, like, in Slovakia, it's very popular, like, ski jumpers, and I have a lot of, like, family members who do it, and it's a type of, like, sport that it looks so easy, but it's actually so hard, because you have to really, like, be super close up and keep your legs, like, they can't cross, they have to be straight, and in that gravity, it's, like, really, well, that's what they've told me, it's, like, it looks easy, but it's really hard.
Also, the height from which they're jumping, like, any normal person jumping from that height and that far,
it's impressive, but at the same time it's like who tucks their body in the best, and then like
it is a skill. Also, I guess it's a bit of a mental game too, because
also, why is it judged?
Is it?
Shouldn't it just be based on like how far you go? Because I saw people go super far and then they didn't even finish in the podium.
It's a judge sport. I did not know that. I thought
you get judged for your landing.
I guess form. You know what? A lot of Olympic sports are judged, and
I
sometimes I'm not the biggest fan because it's very subjective.
I mean, like figure skating, super subjective, right? Like the thing is like you get like that one Russian judge who's like, I hate French people, and then they just like vote. They give like France a bad like judge, or like there's a French judge who gives Russia or whatever. Like also, I have a bone to pick with this Olympic athletes from Russia garbage. Because they're like, oh, we're going to tell Russian athletes that, oh, we're going to punish them by not, like, winning medals for their country. But, like, let's be honest. They're obviously winning the medals for their country.
Yeah, they're playing for Russia. I know.
Because, like, what's the technicality there? If you really wanted to punish them, don't let them go at all.
I know Matthew Coit has a big opinion on that. We were actually talking about it yesterday. So we'll be talking about that a bit later in sports. But for now, we'll be going to break. We'll be talking about a piece you wrote, Sandra.
Yes.
Right after this quick 15-second break.
Usted está escuchando a CJLO